Do you think that there is still a stigma attached to mental health?
I definitely think there is some kind of stigma attached to mental health. I think particularly in such a kind of social media consumed generation as well, there's always this striving for perfection, some kind of like euphoria and happy emotions, success all the time. There will always be that pressure to feel constant happiness, and actually the whole point of mental health, as I mentioned before, is meant to be a journey. So you're not always meant to feel those amazing euphoric emotions, that you're meant to go through, waves of maybe feeling anxious if you've got an exam, or if you're studying, or if you're supporting people at home, as someone mentioned before. And I think that is the kind of stigma of mental health that we wanted to stray away from, that we're not always meant to feel those kind of emotions. And the important thing is, when you are going through any kind of mental health journeys, that you are able to talk about it and make it more normalised, and make mental health start like a conversation starter as opposed to an ender, for people to not kind of be scared to talk about. So I think that's definitely a stigma that I'd hope one day is kind of gone or lessened, and we can see mental health, good and bad, as a positive thing all in general.
Just to add to that, I think where we've got it right in the media is that it's more acceptable to talk about mental wellness and sort of mental health on a sort of day-to-day basis, but I still think a lot more needs to be done about talking about mental illness and mental health problems, because maybe at the moment it's okay to talk about low-level anxiety and depression, but I'm pretty sure if someone like brought psychosis into the conversation or something else, like there's still that sort of stigma attached. And I think some of the words that are used, some of the language, obviously we didn't use any of it in this, but like very keen to like get rid of that. So I think there's still more that can be done, but I do think like compared to definitely like previous generations, it has got a lot better. So it's moving forward, it's just not quite there yet.